Hi, everybody. It's Cody at Cody's Reading Time. I'm reading another story out of The Gingerbread Boy, a collection of children's stories by Laura Rountree Smith. And this story is called The Road to Sleepy Town. I hope you enjoy today's reading, and please subscribe to my channel. Little Boy Blue went to visit Uncle Phil on the farm, and when night came he lay all alone in a big bed upstairs. He was so tired he wanted to weep, but still he could not go to sleep. He missed his mother's tucking in and goodnight kiss. He thought of all the sleepy things Mother had told him to think about. He tried counting sheep going over a fence. He hummed a lullaby song, but his eyes were still wide open when Fairy Moonlight peeped in and sang, "Hello, little boy in the white nightgown. Are you on the road to Sleepy Town?" Little Boy Blue answered in a sing-song kind of way, "The harder I try to sleep, the wider awake my eyes will peep." Fairy Moonlight danced right into the room at that, and danced beside a picture that hung on the wall as she sang, "Some go up and some go down on the road to Sleepy Town." The picture showed a long road with houses on each side. Suddenly, the most surprising thing happened. Stars shone out in the sky in the picture and began to twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. Lights came out in the windows of the houses. They began to twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. Fairy Moonlight said, "Little boy, though I do not know your name, let us just step over the picture frame." No sooner said than done. They were on the road to Sleepy Town. As Little Boy Blue looked back, 106 children also stepped over the picture frame, and he saw all his little friends following him. There was Betty with her new doll snuggled up close, and Bobby with his teddy bear. Little Mary came drawing her cart behind her. A sleepy old man was lighting lamps all along the road singing, "Right foot, left foot, up and down, thus we march to Sleepy Town." They saw a sleepy old windmill turning round and round, round and round. And the windmill sang, "Here they come with smiles and frown, on the road to Sleepy Town." At that very minute, Betty sat down and fell asleep under the windmill. All the rest of the children trooped on. They could see the lights of Sleepy Town twinkle, twinkle, twinkle in the distance. They heard the sleepy little birds twittering in their trees. "Here comes a boy, much like a clown. He often visits Sleepy Town." At that very minute, Billy sat down under the trees and fell asleep, while the other children went hurrying on. They passed by a sleepy little brook that went singing over the stones. "Hurrah, hurrah for your little nightgown. You'll need it soon in Sleepy Town." At that, all the children but Little Boy Blue sat down and began to throw pebbles into the brook, and soon their heads went nid, nid, nodding, and they were fast asleep. Fairy Moonlight sang, "The hours come, the hours go, the Sandman's rocking to and fro." Sure enough, there was the sleepy old Sandman rocking to and fro in a hammock. Little Boy Blue was so tired, he crept in beside him, and so he fell asleep right there on the road to Sleepy Town. The lights went out in the streets and houses one by one, and everyone went nid, nid, nodding. Tinkle, 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 rang a bell, and Little Boy Blue looked about. The Sandman was gone. Fairy Sunshine cried, "You wake up now, happy now it seems. You came back from the land of dreams." Little Boy Blue woke up sure enough in the great big bed, and soon he ran downstairs with a hop and a skip and a bound. Uncle Phil said, "Good morning. How fast you did come down." Little Boy Blue replied, "I just got back from Sleepy Town." The most surprising part of the story is still to come. When Uncle Phil took Boy Blue home that evening in the old buggy, he put a mysterious box with a mysterious paper and string covering it into the old buggy. When they arrived, he handed Boy Blue the box. In the box were little paper houses and little paper street lamps and windmills and trees, and under one tree was a hammock for the Sandman. It took Boy Blue exactly 1 hour to set the little town up, and Uncle Phil attached a cord, and Boy Blue cried out with delight as from every house and every street lamp there shone a light that twinkled, twinkled, twinkled. Uncle Phil said, "You're a good little boy with never a frown, and so I brought you this sleepy town." Boy Blue thanked Uncle Phil and had many happy hours playing with his new toy town. Fairy Moonlight peeped in the window and sang as she watched Boy Blue at play. Every child in his little gown is on the road to Sleepy Town. Her voice was so sleepy, sleepy, sleepy as she sang that even Uncle Phil, who was telling this story, fell asleep. And all the fairies looked down, said, "They're on the road to Sleepy Town." All right, guys, that was The Road to Sleepy Town out of The Gingerbread Boy by Laura Rountree Smith. I hope you enjoyed that and the other stories found within this book. I hope that you check out my other content as well. I upload new chapters of many different books every day. And I'm continuing to grow the content. I do live streams every morning on my channel for family appropriate books. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.